Good morning, everybody. I just felt random inspiration to make a quick video because we're faced with some strange times right now, and I know some of us are going through some challenging times. If it's um, if we're not directly affected by this virus thing, um, we might have been temporarily furloughed or maybe lost a job or something like that. There may be questions about many businesses even surviving, and if we have a job to go back to, or if we run a business, fewer people are making money, fewer people are spending money. The world's a changing place right now. The way we're communicating and everything is changing. One of the online platforms, Zoom, said that they usually had a couple million users, and it's gone up to over 100 million users, and it's all really very fascinating to watch. And It's really neat to watch the way people are doing things right now. If we're not keeping our head buried in the news on TV and Netflix and this kind of thing, and keeping ourselves distracted, which is something I do want to talk about. But I've found that that wherever we're at in life, that there's a whole lot of other people in similar places, and I've found and been involved with a few online get-togethers, and I've met a random stranger here too, out of the blue, and in fact, one of them is in Australia, around the world for me, and making these random connections about with people that are in similar places that I am, and dealing with similar challenges, having similar successes and joys in their lives. And a lot of more people are coming out of the woodwork, coming out of their routine, coming out of their, the big distraction in our days of getting up and eating and going to work and coming home and flipping on the TV. And those days go by over and over and over and over, and we pick our heads up years later, and we're still in the same place, and we haven't really made any significant connections or changes or progress on maybe something that's in our belly that says, this is something I want to do with my life. This is a change I want to make, or this is something I'm interested in. We get all wrapped up in our usual routines, the 9 to 5, and there's a whole lot of people out there talking about that right now, and it's really very exciting. There's a lot of beauty in the world right now coming from this. We turn on the news, um, and it's nothing but tragedy, right? And as news does, if you think about it, all our lives, the news doesn't report on the amazing things going on in our communities. It's gloom and doom. And yes, there's challenges out there. We will fully acknowledge that. Um, but and I won't entirely say that make lemonade from lemons, because sometimes that's hard to do. But we can try our best. Yes, so I guess I wanted to say is that we're at a time right now where we've been gifted, a lot of us have been gifted, a whole bunch of personal time. We're home maybe now 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're not going out a whole lot, except for necessities. And I think the important thing is to decide what we're going to do at that time. It might be like I've been doing, reaching out and meeting other people in similar stages of life, going through similar things, and growing that community, growing that mutual understanding, knowing that whatever you're dealing with is understood and experienced by other people. It might be there's a project that you've been putting off for years and never got around to, maybe a new hobby you want to take up, or maybe a bigger calling, maybe your routine isn't speaking to you so much anymore. Somewhere deep inside, there's been a calling to do something else, to bring some part of yourself out into the world, some idea you have, some craving you have that that really feels like truly you, but you go through the days worrying about paying the bills, and we comport ourselves and do our days to make the money to pay the bills. And maybe it's time to reflect on that too, on priorities. What are our bills? Are they necessary? Can we lower them so we can go and do other things maybe? But now we have all this time to really reflect on all of that. And so what now is not the time to do is, we're kind of faced with this new way of living right now. Um, and that can really quickly start to feel like a new normal. And what's that new normal is, it's kind of shocking day to day, like that work thing that's showing up every day, that usual busyness has been taken away. And we're almost left in a lurch, feeling like, oh my gosh, what do I do with my time now? I don't know. So the temptation is to go back into the things we use for comfort. And for a lot of us, that might be Netflix, it might be YouTube, it might be video games. And we might be spending hours doing that because we just don't know what else to do. But I think now is the time to maybe dig deep a little bit and figure out what are those things that really speak to you. And it might, like I said, it might be reaching out. It might be a new hobby. It might be considering starting that new business idea, even if it's just a small business, something you want to maybe do on the side. It might be spending more time with family, getting out and doing meaningful things with family. Um, as much as an outdoors person as I am, I can look back to raising my kids and realize that maybe there was some things I could have, you know, gone on more hikes, more camping trips, more getting them more in tune with nature and things like this that, to kind of counterbalance the programming that society and their friends bring in, with media, cell phones, fashion, image, all this, especially for females, this self-image thing, and I have to look right, I have to act right, I have to talk right. Um, Togetherness, pick up the phone and call somebody that matters. Call important people, check in with them every day. Choose somebody that you're going to call. Or it might be the same person every day, this person that matters to you. But make it effort, make it count. Make them know let them know that you care and that you're there. All these things we can be doing right now and using this time wisely and have it be in alignment. So be cautious with those distractions. It's really easy to fall into whatever our personal comfort zones are, whatever our personal distractions are, and that discomfort of kind of being thrown into giving all this free time, that can feel a little weird for some of us, right? For sure. So be really cautious and careful with that. And it's so easy to fall into that routine and spend day after day in that comfort area and waste this gift that's been given to us. And it truly is a gift. So, and with that said, my good friends, Rebecca and Kenton at Rewild University, have done a one-day media challenge on their YouTube channel. It's not a big deal. It's not some big group thing or anything like that, but it's a cool video that they put out. And they said it very well, and they're beautiful souls. And so if you would like to, go ahead up in your search box, type in Rewild, one word, this is all one word, Rewild U, the letter U, and watch their latest video from today, Monday. And listen to what they have to say, and you would think, why does turning off the TV or turning off the video games matter? But it kind of does, and they have their own unique way of presenting it, and I think it's worth a look. So jump over there, check it out, and I just wanted to tell you all that I appreciate you, and I'm here for support, and I'm happy to. You can always email at mike@greywolfhandcraft.com. And, I'd be happy to, if you're facing any challenge right now, reach out and see what happens. And this video goes out to all my new friends and the communities and my new friend in Australia. So, and all of you that have been with me all this time, all those subscribers and viewers and customers, and you guys are all awesome, and I appreciate you so much. And, yeah, that's it for today, and I will talk to you soon. Sending you much love. Thank you guys. Bye.